Here we go, guys. My official bullseye bet for UFC 330. Islam Makhachev taking on Ian Machado Gary. I'll be honest, this was a little rough. And before we get into it, let me just tell you how difficult this was. I had about 4 or 5 different options. First, I was like, you know what? I'm confident in these 3 guys. But I don't want to give you guys 3 different people for plus 105, 110. That's a lot. You know, we have to remember we're betting on people. People are inconsistent. We're trying to be as consistent as we can and keep it minimal. Now, first and foremost, give you some of the people that were prospects. I have Vicente Luque. But as I'm watching the tape study, although I still think he wins, he does get hit a lot. And although Tresean Gore only has 1 knockout win, he drops people. And that's a big concern for this fight because Vicente Luque has been hurt before. And we've seen him dropped. We see him have a brain bleed. It's very difficult to bet on somebody to be consistent, especially when they get hit that often. Now, the next ones we had 2. We had Dante Johnson. And we were going to take Dante Johnson paired with the under 1.5 for Jalen Turner and Kawe Fernandez. Because we saw Jalen Turner get his leg destroyed. 45 shots to the leg, I think it was the Dan Hooker fight. Out of 48 attempts by Dan Hooker. He eats leg shots from somebody that kicks tremendously hard. And Jalen Turner has knockout power. But betting the over-unders, it's very difficult to confidently pick that. Another one, we were going to have Dante Johnson straight up by knockout. Because we've seen McConaughey 4 knockout losses. No decision losses, no submission losses. But then he has first round finishes of his own. We haven't really seen that translate to the UFC, but Dante Johnson keeps his head very high up. And he's very confident in his knockout power, so he does come forward, chin in the air. We can't take Dante Johnson money line, and we can't take him knockout confidently. I still think there's betting opportunities for him, but to confidently give you these picks. Because last week, I had Louis Sutherland with Stephen Asplund, but I couldn't confidently pick a Louis Sutherland, especially on a debutant that I couldn't find real studies on. He didn't look that good in like the 1 or 2 videos I found of him. So I couldn't confidently give you a pick without watching excessive tape study on them. Next, we had Islam Makhachev by submission or decision, paired with Dante Johnson. Same thing. I do think Islam wins. I think he submits him. Islam saying he wants it in the first 3 rounds. I think that's a possibility because Ian hasn't fought an Islam Makhachev level grappler before. And we've seen him taken down and manhandled by a featherweight, albeit a couple of years ago, but then he gets taken down by Shavkat. Again, I want to give confidence. Now, I'm giving you confidence. Bullseye bet, the official bullseye bet for this week, we have Orolbai by finish. Minus 190. He's going to either knock out or submit Wells. Wells keeps his head very high up when he tries to shoot his own takedowns. And I think that neck could get snatched. Orolbai doesn't really have a lot of front chokes, but when he sees an opportunity, he's going to take it. He's going to be able to take Wells down. He's going to be able to destroy him on the ground. And Moraltek is a finisher. He has knockout power, although Wells has never been knocked out, but he has been submitted in his last fight against Carlson Harris. Is that last fight or the fight before that? He's 39 years old. He's getting up there in age and being fed to an Orolbai who I don't think this is the matchup I think the UFC wanted, because Orolbai probably deserves a higher level competition, in my personal opinion. He's on the rise, and he is a dominant fighter. We saw how he struggled with a wrestler, with Rebecca, and went to a split decision. But that was a weight cut going down to 155. He is natural now. 170. He's going to be big. He's going to be menacing. And he's going to manhandle Wells. Minus 1,200 money line. Everyone thinks it. Why not go for the finish? Like I said, Wells has never been finished by knockout. But he hasn't fought an Orolbai. Minus 190. But this wouldn't be a bullseye bet if I wasn't giving you plus money every week. Pair that with Lucas Fernando versus Rafael Tobias. Moneyline, minus 300. And he should be. Lucas Fernando is dominant. He's going to have a 9 or 10 inch reach advantage. I just had that jotted down. Let me see real quick. Real quick. 81 inch reach to 74 inch reach, which is about a 7 inch reach advantage for Lucas Fernando. He has power, he has submissions, and he has takedown defense. He's an all-around good fighter. Yes, debut, it's a little rough, but he's been here before. He has multiple accolades. Let me just rattle them off real quick. Lucas Fernando, former LFA middleweight champion, heavyweight champion, 2-time LFA light heavyweight title defenses. I'm sorry, not heavyweight, light heavyweight champion. My bad. 2-division champion, 185 and 205. Man is dominant. He is going to have the better striking. He's going to have power. He's going to have the reach. And he has, like I said, takedown defense. He's going to stop the takedowns. He might even find a neck of Tobias. Tobias does hit hard, and he has a lot of clinch work. But I think Fernandez is durable because he's never been finished. I think 3 of his losses are by decision. He's never been finished. I think it was 2 or 3. I gotta look back in my notes. But minus 300, minus 190 for Orolbai, we are giving you plus 103. How's it get any better? We're going for 5 straight bullseye bets in a row. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Leave the guesswork out. Let's hit that target, and I'll see you guys on the scorecards.